Coach Hicks. Let's talk about guard reads. What do they mean, and why is your coach so obsessed with them? Alright, so the first thing is we need to understand what a guard is. If you're not sure, check the Football 101 video. But just to recap, we have the center here, guy marked with the X to either side, and then we have the guard, okay? Now, before we talk about what the guard reads are, we need to understand why we talk about them, okay? So, in football, there is a rule, and the rule says that an offensive lineman cannot advance from the line of scrimmage more than 1.5 yards unless it is a run play, which means on a passing play, an offensive lineman can't move up 1.5 yards to go and block the linebackers. So, if we talk about a defensive alignment, one of the first things that we know is that the linebacker is lined up anywhere from 2 to 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. Which means that if an offensive lineman is reaching to block a linebacker, it has to be a run play. So that's why we talk about the guard reads, because based on what they're going to do, we know we have a very good idea where the play is going to go. A common expression that you might hear around football coaches is the guards don't lie, and that is very true. I'll show you why. Alright, so first thing is that we have our linebacker set up here, okay? I'm using 3 linebackers. I just labeled them LB for right now, but I put down here that the strong side, in this case, they're playing strong right, okay? So, let's say we talk about this linebacker here, who's going to be the Sam linebacker, okay? This guy right here. Our Sam linebacker is going to read this play side guard, or his side guard, okay? So Sam linebacker is taking a look at this guy right here, alright? That's who the Sam linebacker is going to look at. Now, when we talk about a guard can do one of 4 things, okay? The first thing he can do is he can drop back, alright? If a guard drops back to pass, most of the time, now there's always exceptions when we talk about football, but most of the time, if a guard drops back, it's a pass, which means in that case, unless the linebacker's call was to blitz, he's going to drop into his zone, okay? So that's what we're going to do in that situation. If the guard drops back, the linebacker drops into his zone. Now, the guard can either pull. The guard can pull to the right. If the guard pulls to the right, our linebacker delay just a second, and then our linebacker is going to go to the right. Okay? He has to follow the play because the guards don't lie. If the guard pulls to the right, chances are the running play is going to the right. Again, most of the time. Few exceptions in football, but that is the general rule. Now, the next thing the guard can do is if he pulls to the right, he can also pull to the left. So when we have a guard that reaches back and pulls to the left, well, our linebacker has to follow the guard. 2 ways that it can be coached. The first way is we're going to have him flow with the guard. The second way is that we're going to tell the linebacker to fill the first open window you see. So what that means is our linebacker is filling from where the guard just left from because the run play is going that way. So our linebacker, if he's filling here, this backside linebacker, he now becomes the backside. He has a chance to chase down that running back and make a tackle in the backfield. So now we had 3 things that the running back can do so far, that the guard can do. The guard can go to the left, he can go to the right, or he can go back. Now what's the only other thing the guard can do? Well, it's simple. If the guard advances, and he's advanced more than 1.5 yards, it has to be a run play. Why? Because football rules say that a guard cannot advance more than 1.5 yards on a passing play. So in that case, the guard advances, he moves forward, our linebacker must fill his responsibility. So whether his responsibility was here or here, he's got to fill. It's the same thing for any linebacker, okay? It doesn't matter which linebacker you are, that is why we teach our linebackers to read the guards. The guards don't lie. Okay? The guards don't lie. Now, what do we do with our middle linebacker? Who does he read? Well, in that case, our middle linebacker is going to read the play side guard. Okay? The play side guard. What that means is that if it's strong right, well, he's going to read the right guard. If it's strong left, he's going to take a look at the left guard. Because when we call the strong side, most of the time, we're calling the strong side to the side that they're most likely to run to, okay? So let's say, for example, we throw in a tight end right here. Well, then we're definitely going in a strong right situation. Our linebacker is going to take a look at this guard because he's going to tell him where the play is going, all right? So let's just recap. I'm talking about this linebacker right here. 4 things that a guard can do. 4 things. He can drop back. He can pull to the left, he can pull to the right, or he can go forward and reach to block somebody, okay? Those are the 4 things, which means our linebacker is going to key on the guard. Based on what the guard does, the guards don't lie, our linebackers will react. So, our guard pulls to this side, the linebacker waits a second, and he goes. Guard pulls to the other side, our linebacker can do one of 2 things depending on what he's coached to do. He flows away, or he fills the first open gap, most often where the guard left from. The guard drops back to pass, our linebacker drops back in his passing zone. And lastly, the only other thing is that if the guard reaches forward to block, our linebacker fills his responsibility because it is a run play. Football rules prevent a guard from doing anything else in that situation. I'm Coach Hicks. Check out the other videos. We have pass coverages. We have offensive schemes. We have how to beat certain pass coverages. We got everything on there. If it's not on there, let me know. Contact me, and I'll get a video out there, and I'll try and let you get what you want to know about, okay? I'm Coach Hicks. Please like, please share, please subscribe. I'm out.